Okay. What do we know? Well, everybody's not going to behave the right way. Destructive behaviors cannot be overlooked. Employees must trust the system. If they work hard and play by the rules, they win. Don't change the rules in the middle of the game. How many times have you heard a story about a company, and it usually happens with salespeople, that all of a sudden they change how they compensate their salespeople because one salesperson is making too much money? Excuse me? Why is that person making so much money? Because he's selling so much stuff. What do you want him to do? Sell stuff. It's amazing. There's one entrepreneur that built a multi-billion-dollar company because he was the #1 salesperson at another public company. And they basically, because he was making so much money, split his territory, which means reduced his comp. He quit and went and formed a company and built a multi-billion-dollar company. I mean, craziness. You're saying, well, should the salesperson be making more money than the CEO? Maybe. Is there something inherently wrong with that? No, not especially if you're the owner of the company. One set of behavioral rules, not different rules for employees and different rules for leaders. Wrong messages, ladies and gentlemen, when that happens. You know, where you park your car, where you eat lunch, okay? Even the type of car you drive to work. Everybody's trying to look and see, does Jim think he's better than me? Does Jane think she's better than me? Remember, you want the same things they want. The more you can devalue elitism. And it's so interesting remember the list of those high-performance companies I gave you? It's amazing how many of those companies have no corporate jets, no executive dining room. Amazing how many of those companies, the CEOs, have the same size office as other people. One of those companies, the CEO has a windowless office big enough for a table, desk, and 3 chairs. Period. Okay? I used to say when I was doing my research on companies, public companies, that you walk into a CEO's office, if you have to go through 2-3 administrative assistants, short that stock. If you go into a CEO's office and you see all this paneling and big office and pictures, it's usually a him that's got these type pictures. Pictures of him at sporting events, signed footballs, basketballs, pictures of him with politicians on golf courses. Go find the CEO that's got, quote, a regular office that spends his or her time working in the company, working on the business. Managers and leaders have to fight elitism and a sense of entitlement daily. It's a little bit like Alcohol Anonymous, one day at a time. Yes, you will be paid lots more, but try to make that the only differentiator. Quiz 4. Time to test. Time to see what's sticking. Okay? We want stickiness. We want to be like epoxy glue. We want these concepts to be like epoxy glue in your brain. And then we want them translated from your brain to behavior. Okay.